think, through this whole process, when we took our nutrition class, we learned that in America we have horrible health, and we didn't even realize it. And I mean, being 72 out of 80 countries.
72 out of 80 countries. How could we be that low?
And when we're supposed to be so smart here. And it's because of the processed
food.
Well,
we're the richest country. And the doctor that gave that test said we eat 80% of the world's medications, but we have like 20% of the world's population.
Yes.
And we're the sickest, one of the sickest out there. I know we have immediate care. If you break your leg, if you have a heart attack, we have the best emergency care you can get. I mean, bar none. The hospitals, the access, all of that, the instant medications. But we take aspirin every day.
Everybody thinks that a pill will solve anything they have.
Well, watch the commercials.
Oh, and it shows
through a field of lilies. This side effects might be a heart attack. They might be death. They might be
liver disease. They might be liver other
through a field of daisies. So who cares?
Right.
I'll take one every day.
Exactly. And
scary.
Oh yeah. I mean, we could go on and on about the drugs, but I guess what I learned through this whole process, because 2 years ago, before we started this whole thing, I wanted to be healthy, but I had no idea how to get there, even though I'm in the medical field. And I could see in front of me how unhealthy people were. I really didn't know how to get there. But on this journey that we've been taking, I found that it's so simple. Eat natural, eat raw, eat simple. Because that's how you find out what your body doesn't tolerate. That's how you find out if you have a gluten
avoid the
intolerance.
things that are unnatural, like the medications.
I mean, how would you ever know?
You can't just stop taking medications.
Right.
But the healthier you eat, the less you're going to need those over time.
Right. If you get down to where you know what your body can tolerate, there's so many things that you don't. I was just reading something that this person had just started eating more raw foods, and because their body was doing more of the processing, they were losing weight. They weren't even trying. They just were losing weight left and right. And I think that is the key. Eat raw.
I think that's one of the keys.
Let your body do the processing.
When you think about what impacts your health the most, if we're taking 15 or 30 pills a day, that's definitely affecting our health. If we're eating really natural, that's affecting our health in a great way. If we're eating fried foods, fats, sugars, everything out of the pantry that's going to last 5 years, no problem. Or you're eating stuff that's in the refrigerator, totally fresh, straight out of the freezer, fruits and vegetables. You're eating, what you eat probably impacts your health more than anything else, bar none.
Absolutely. It's the building blocks of your body.
If you're living in a really polluted environment, you really owe it to yourself to get out. Find a way out.
Yeah.
If you're not exercising, your body is not thriving. You've got to get up, get off the couch, and do something. Do something. Yeah. Any change is going to be good. Yep. Change something in your diet. Any little change will make a big difference.
I think that's a huge message, is let people know, nobody's going to be perfect overnight. I mean, this 2-year process has been huge for me. I still have my weaknesses. I still eat things I should not eat. I still drink coffee in the morning. I love it. Absolutely love it. Shouldn't drink it. I would love to one day be able to give that up, but I'm trying so hard to eat more raw vegetables and fruits and just anything that my body has to process and that was not processed in a factory. I've gotten so much better, but I still have a long way to go, and we all do.
We all try to eat 50% raw fruits and vegetables a day. That shouldn't be so hard. It's a problem.
It is. It is a problem.
We can live to eat, or we can eat to live. And if you live to eat, you're probably not going to live that long. Well, it depends on the choice. You can live to eat fresh and good and wholesome, and you're going to live a long time.
Yeah. I think we're headed down the right path. We all have a long way to go. And even, exercise, we aim to exercise every day. We don't always do it. We're all very busy. I know I am. I do not have time for anything. Right. I have to scrape out my 20 minutes if I even want to do an exercise.
Which is the reason for these bars.
Right. Which is why I love them. That's why I have it for breakfast every single day. And it keeps me regular. Which I never was before we got into this business.
I never was either. I thought it was normal for me, not
I know. It's fantastic.